Conor Bradley has been deputising, has done a few times this season. Here's Conor Cody, who began his career with Liverpool, came through their academy, made a handful of appearances before moving on to Sheffield United and then on to Wolves. Made his way to Leicester via a loan spell with the other team in Merseyside, in Everton. Luke Thomas closed down and playing the ball out of play for a Liverpool throw that Conor Bradley takes. It's a 1-2 with Mo Salah, 18 yards from the Leicester goal, slipped into Szoboszlai, edge of the area, and Mo Salah onside, off the post, off both posts, and McAllister couldn't react, Ricardo did. Leicester looking for the flag, for the moment to stay down. It will be a Liverpool corner, but Mo Salah clean through right hand side, across the face of goal, hits the left post, rolls across the line, hits the right post, and eventually cleared by Ricardo, who got there before McAllister.
Oh. I mean, what a chance for Mo Salah, but there would have been a VAR check. It was very, very close to being offside.
And a 2-2 draw at Arsenal. It will drop here for Bilal Al-Khanous, who shoves it to the inside left position for Steffi Mavididi, awaits for Conor Bradley to come close to him. It's a step over, and he's left Conor Bradley with a burst of pace. He's into the area, he's tried to pull it back to Ndidi, and Ndidi struck the post with a left-footed shot that was arrowed into the bottom corner. Alisson in the Liverpool goal would have stood no chance. And then Liverpool will look to break on the far side with Luis Diaz. He's got pace and he's got beyond fast initially, and he's threaded it through to Gravenberch over on the far side. Cody has gone across, Gravenberch left-footed, Salah in space, and Salah with a shot brilliantly saved from Mats Hermanson, and both sides could have scored in a frantic 60 seconds. And Didi smashes the post at one end, and Mats Hermanson with a brilliant save at the other.
Yeah, and a great follow-up from Ricardo Pereira to get that ball away to safety. As you said, Ndidi does brilliantly to get past Bradley initially. It sort of just drops to Ndidi, just whips his left foot onto the ball brilliantly well, just to palm it away for a corner.
Approaching the final 5 minutes of normal time in this first half. Leicester 0, Liverpool 0. A corner from McAllister on the right, a header almost cleared off the line by Ndidi. I think it was going wide, and Ndidi wasn't to know. He's facing his own goal, and he's just sent it skywards and over the bar and to safety.
Yeah, it was Konate with a first contact, but I think Salah is creeping in at the back post. You're right, it was probably going wide.
It's Emil Heskey here today amongst others. We think he's got his blue glasses on rather than his red.
Yeah.
Here's Cody Gakpo, an underlapping run from Tsimikas, and across the face of goal, and Salah has steered it over the bar from a few yards out. It was coming at him at pace, it was a difficult angle, but a player of his quality would still be expecting to score from there. It remains 0-0.
Yeah. I mean, Hermanson's made his mind up to come for it, misses it, and Salah effectively has all of the goal. Yes, the angle's quite tight, and yet again Luke Thomas, yeah, I mean, the delivery or where he's put the ball is absolutely spot on, but as you say, it's just too high.
Szoboszlai will keep the ball in play, and it's Gakpo, and it's a shot that's blocked by Ricardo. I think everyone thought that was going to go out of play, apart from Szoboszlai, who didn't give it up. Bradley has got room to move into here as he comes over the halfway line, right hand side. It's just opened up a bit more as he feeds it into Salah. Nice layoff, cushion ball, and then it's back to Bradley right to the penalty area. Luis Diaz at the near post making the run, and 6 yards out, steering the ball wide and over. A grimace look on the face of the Colombian as he felt he could have given his side the lead.
Yeah, it was well fast at that near post, just sticks out a big long leg. Yeah, Diaz has to go over the top of that leg, and thankfully it was also over the top of the bar. But that's, just see Liverpool are just up in the gears there, didn't you, in that move.
Salah will come in from the far touchline, allows Gravenberch to take up possession. There's just a line of red and blue shirts on the edge of that 18-yard area as Gravenberch comes forward into Luis Diaz. He just tried to flick it towards, so it's going to come for Tsimikas, and Hermanson out quickly. 6 yards out, Tsimikas, the Liverpool left back. He's never scored for them, might have been the best chance he's had, but Hermanson came quickly off his line and smothered the opportunity for the Greek international.
Yeah, I think he's used his chest there. It was lucky how it failed to semi-cast, but
Van Dijk across to Conor Bradley. Mavididi comes towards him, it's into Salah, it's back to Bradley, it's a 1-2, and Bradley steaming forward, steaming into the box. It's a square pass that was away by Ricardo. Liverpool with numbers in the box. Salah, lovely control, and a shot that is just wide. Twinkle toes Mo Salah, the close control that we all know about, so difficult to stop, and as he got that onto his left foot, looked as though he was going to bend it in a trademark fashion into the back of the net, but just wide.
yeah, it was well wide in the end, but the give and go between him and Bradley set that shot up. As you say, Mo Salah put 3 Leicester players on their backsides almost to get that ball onto his left foot, but thankfully he just couldn't steer it.
Jogging with the ball, close to his right boot, plays it down the far touchline to Szoboszlai. 4 Liverpool players forward as the cross comes in. Jota's header wide of the target. Hermanson at full stretch. Not sure he would have got there had it been on target, but the substitute with almost his first touch, if not the first touch, with a diving header wide of the goal.
Yeah, and the last defender was El Kharouz, believe it or not. Fast was trying to get back, but you know, not quick enough.
A couple of yards in from the touchline, it will be Luke Thomas to deliver. It's a flat delivery that Szoboszlai got to first, headed to the edge of the area. Might fall here to Buonanotte through the legs of Tsimikas, and it came through to Ndidi, whose shot was blocked. It's looped in the air. Conor Cody scores. Is he given? It is. Liverpool claim a foul, but the former Liverpool academy player, well, he hasn't given them the lead. Confusion at King Power Stadium. There was a claim for a penalty in Leicester's favour.
He's got to take it to VAR. Yeah.
There is a check. Of course there'll be a check. Daka, as he nudged Alisson out of the way. Daka then flicking it infield. Conor Cody a few yards out, heads it into what was an empty net. Goalkeepers are very protected.
Yeah, he's going to give that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that.
Luis Diaz tussling with Buonanotte. McAllister making room at the near post. Van Dijk going up for the header. Salah got something on it. Off the post, then off the bar. Salah off the post. Jota off the bar. Alexander-Arnold scores. A left-footed volley from the left corner of the penalty area. Shirt off in celebration. That's thrown to one side. Leicester thought they dealt with it. Salah clipping one off the post. Jota's follow-up came off the bar. Leicester cleared it, but only as far as Trent Alexander-Arnold. A mixed reaction when he came on the field, but he's probably scored a goal that puts one hand and a few of the ribbons on the Premier League trophy. It is Leicester 0, Liverpool 1, and it is so cruel on the Foxes.
Wow. Well, it rode their luck somehow, hadn't the Leicester up until that point, in regarding it coming off the post, the bar. But what an absolute bullet of a shot from Alexander-Arnold. The Leicester players are surrounding the referee.
Here's Buonanotte again, controlling with his chest inside the centre circle. And it's a ball that's floated brilliantly onto the boot of Mavididi. His trademark position, laid off to Buonanotte. A left-footed shot that is just wide. He didn't need to break stride. It was perfectly played into his path. As he stroked it goalwards, it was wide of the right post. It was his pass into Mavididi that set the move up, and Mavididi, his return ball, didn't quite lead to a goal.
Yeah, it's a lovely flighted ball over the top of Tsimikas to find Mavididi. He doesn't panic, and Buonanotte is on his back, as you say, wonderfully weighted, straight onto his left peg, and you're thinking, hit the target. And he just slices his shot slightly, doesn't he?
Alexander-Arnold on the far side as he sends it anywhere. As the referee blows the final whistle that will signal Leicester City being relegated to the Championship. And once more they will have to bounce back, as they did last season by storming to the Championship title. Full time here inside King Power Stadium. It is Leicester City 0, Liverpool 1.